What's up, y'all? It's Body by Turista
and the Real Coachery, and you are tuned into
The Scoop
After Dark Edition.
So what we gonna talk about today?
After Dark is real raw and uncut. We're gonna get straight to it.
Straight to it.
So I know y'all been tuned into my good sis on her dating journey here in Houston, and it's been a fucking mess.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Sis, so with the first character,
right?
Did you say their names on here? I can't remember.
No.
Okay,
no.
so let me not fuck up and say no names.
Right.
With the first character on the first series.
Right.
He was a fucking mess. Like, pawn your shit.
Pawned it. And I'm just now finding out some of the stuff is gone. But yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you think that you really like loved him though? Like, do you think it was like real love? Do you think it was infatuation? Or do you think that you loved him and you just wasn't in love with him?
Okay, so I feel like that he kind of came in on a rebound from somebody I was already dealing with.
Yeah.
So he had the look. I ain't gonna lie. I think I was in lust. I was in love with his look, the way we looked together.
Y'all was cute together.
I ain't gonna lie though. He was like the funniest dude I ever been with.
Oh really?
That was we better friends. We should have just stayed friends.
You was finding out all that shit that he didn't just break you down. I wanted to know that because, well, I don't personally want to know because I'm your personal friend, but I know people on the outside wanted to know, like, damn, like, you just saying it like it ain't nothing. Like, did it depress you? Did it bother you?
No, I'm not saying it like it ain't nothing. It took me like 2 weeks to get over it, but it did. But I think I was more so like, the thing is with me, is like, when I first meet a guy, I tell him, don't lie to me and don't hit me, don't beat me or whatever. Because I already know once you do one of them things, and lying is, if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, Exactly. So once I found out the things that he was doing to me, then it was like, oh, hell, you tripping.
Yeah.
You tripping. But I can't sit there and say that I was not. I don't know, sis. I don't really think I've never been in love. If you want to be real, if you want to be 100, I'm sorry, guys, that I've my boyfriends. I don't think I've ever been in love because it's always been easy for me to just walk away.
Really?
Yeah, it's always.
So you haven't had that connection yet where it's like, oh, I cannot live without you. I'm gonna kill you.
Nah. I've never had that. It's like,
man, y'all need to get y'all shit together. No, now my sister a whole boss.
I also never had an orgasm, so that's probably why too.
That's normal. Where are you in that first character now? Have you talked to him after all of that, or
where I repoed the necklace? So
yeah,
I just want to give y'all a disclaimer that I did call him. I tried to call him and let him know because even though it didn't work out how it was supposed to work out, I still felt like I need to reach out. And all my exes, I'm cool with all of them. They all know we would never go backwards, but we still cool. That call me, I need something, or hey, you know about this? Have you heard about this? Anything that's going on, any business deals or anything, they'll call me. But I tried to call him, and when I tried to call him, he had me blocked. But we had just spoke 2 days ago because he had to pick the kids up from the skating rink. Yeah, for your baby birthday party. So you had just seen him,
right?
So I was a little confused with that. So I tried to call him and forewarn him and let him know hey, this is what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna keep it real, but I'm not gonna say your name, and I still won't say his name, Yeah. And he answered the phone, and supposedly he has 2 girlfriends, so he's in a poly now. So he said his girlfriends didn't approve of him speaking to me. So I'm like, well, if that's the case, I ain't even gonna tell you. You will just find out tomorrow.
You in a poly relationship as a woman, you've already got some type of insecurities going on, right? That you want to share one man that. Never mind. You want to share one man, right?
Right.
So why the fuck are you coming over here to pick on me, or you got a problem with him being friends with me?
Another one that y'all already.
We don't hang out together. We don't sit on the phone together,
Sis, well, it's a whole nother story behind that situation. Because one of the girls that he is talking to was with him before me. And I didn't actually have to pull up, and he had to actually tell her, hey, T say she want to be with me, I'm done. And she didn't walk off crying.
Wow.
So she not gonna let him talk to me. So I found that out.
So it's deeper.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
Well, guess what? I got tea.
What's the tea?
I got scoop.
What you got?
And I got scoop for you. And you know we tell each other every fucking thing.
Sis, don't do this. What?
I talked to him. He hit me up.
You spoke to him?
He hit me up out the blue.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, okay, so you posted your shit and maybe a week after.
Okay.
The last one dropped. He texted me.
So he waited until that last one dropped?
Yeah. He texted me and I can't remember the conversation, so I'm going to pull it up.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's how real I am, because I'm a real
drink.
nigga on and off camera. So
Oh Lord.
let me just tell you how that went. He said, wow. One single word. And I said, well, what's that for, bro? Now, I don't know what the fuck the wow for, but of
He just
course
said
I gotta
wow?
be innocent. He texts one single word. Wow. And I said, what's that for, bro? And he said, sis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers calling my phone and shit. But it's all love.
Don't try to be his friend now.
That's what he put.
Oh, he put this? I thought
Yes.
you was doing it to
He
him.
said, it's all love.
Bet. That's bet.
And he said, and I said, hey, listen, I really don't want to be in the middle. I fuck with both of y'all. It's social media.
Uh-huh.
Don't take it to heart. It's just content. She don't hate you in real life.
Okay.
All facts, right?
Okay.
And that goes to say, we never have a conversation about this because I already feel some type of way. But
Right.
you know, you was bro. Like, you know, the dude I was with at the time fuck with you. Like, we was family. We was
Right.
all family together. So.
Right.
But yeah, he hit me up and he said that. And then he said, sis, you a real nigga. You saying everything you supposed to say. He said, sis, you a real nigga. You saying everything.
So since this is my thing, since he couldn't text me, he had to text you because he knew you was gonna get it back to me.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's what he said, sis. So I had already
You get on my nerves. Cause like
I
what?
had spoke to him, but yeah, he reached out to me. He said that he felt some type of way. So he seen it and he was notified about the whole
Yeah,
whatever he said.
I mean, it was just my truth.
Now that you broke it down, it's the other girl that really got a problem with it.
Yeah, she got a problem with it because she know at any time if I wanted him, it'll be like that. Like, but if I don't want him. I need you to know I do not want him. You can have that. Like, I'm good. Like, and I want y'all to know that he would never ask me to be in a poly ever.
The second one was the guy that came in and pretty much had some other situation that was in the past that lingered around. She wasn't feeling it and she had to let herself be known.
Yeah.
And laws was involved and all kinds of shit was going on with that. Well, a lot of the people want to know, because you know I've been getting DMs too, like.
I already know you are.
A lot of people want to know where is he? Is he still in jail? This, that, and other. Like, I know the truth, but tell the people where he is, where y'all are. Is he still in jail?
Okay, so he's not in jail anymore. He's not in jail. And he's one of the ones that I called. You know, I've actually talked to all my exes about. I haven't had a lot, but I spoke to all of them about me posting them. One of them, our story's so boring because it was just so basic. You know, who the one that moved me here.
Yeah.
That I'm not even gonna post that because y'all gonna get bored with that. Like, we was just regular. It wasn't no drama. It was a good relationship. You know.
Yeah. That was bro.
That was bro.
That's still bro.
You know. So yeah. So I talked to him and he was like, I'm crazy. Like, T, you crazy. He was like, go ahead and do it. Like, and I just posted it. I mean, it's really just my truth, you know. And if he wants to come on, I would really like to get the girl to come on.
That's what I said. Like, the girl need to come on.
I would like
want
to
know
get
her
her.
point of view because did you go the extent to win the spot back, or did you go the extent because you really was like woman to woman? He playing both of us. Like,
That's what I want to know.
I think it was the spot. She needed the spot.
I think she wanted the spot, and she because she would literally be on the phone with me and be telling, like, on the phone, like, saying like, oh, you know, you are inspirational and like little stuff like that. Because I guess girls
She
think
was
that
a fan, is what you're trying to say. And let me tell you something. I went through something similar to this. Okay, I have an older sister.
I
I pull my sister friend.
Oh, what?
Me and my sister are 5-6 years apart.
So it was her. It was you
I was
saying
in
her
middle
friend,
school.
but you talking about like her brother.
Hell yeah, not her.
Okay, I have to clarify that because they don't be thinking. That's why I have to clarify. I have to
Sis.
clarify. I know, but I have to clarify for them because it sounded
My
like.
sister homeboy.
Say that then.
She went to high school with. I was in middle school.
Say that then.
I really didn't take it serious until this bitch got involved from the school. And of course, you know who my person is. It's gonna keep me laced up. My sister. She got to the school. I'm not in high school. Like, what's going on up there? Where is he? Where's my man? So it was another bitch that got involved, and for me, it was like, we want to play a game? Let's play. Like, I ain't going no fucking where, so let's see who gonna win. Sis, when I say I won,
What was you doing? You gotta tell the people.
I didn't even have to do the most because the boy really was fucking with me. Like, he was really fucking with me. Since this girl fucked around and had 3 kids in high school.
What?
Here I am, living my best fucking life. Like,
Yeah.
and one day my best friend.
They was his kids?
Yeah, all 3 of them was his. Yeah. And I guess that was supposed to be for me, like, we got family, and I'm like, how are we going on a date tonight? Stay home with the kids.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But anyways, this nigga was in so deep that I never forget. My best friend nigga got locked up, and we was going to go visit because me and my best friend and her nigga, and me and this nigga, we hung out together. So that was our little clique right there.
Yeah.
He got locked up, and I was like, I called him, I was like, babe, got locked up, we're gonna go see him, and he like, come pick me up.
Yeah.
That's where I picked him up from. Their apartment.
Are you serious? So you felt like it was.
I pulled up, it wasn't even no secret shit. Like, he walking out the front door, and then you see the girl grab his leg, and he's dragging her, like, get off me. He had to kick her. And
What?
get the fuck off me.
So did you go? Did you get out the car or anything?
No, I looked with pride and proud. I was
Like,
so proud, like, look at my man
Like, yeah.
kicking this scavenger. You know, now I'm a grown ass woman. It's like, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
The babies in there and shit. Like,
Yeah.
But anyways, back then, come on, boo, I won.
Yeah.
You know, so I think for her, the girl, I think it was more of a, I ain't
My
taking
choke
on
back.
spot.
I have to take my man. Like,
I ain't losing.
I feel like that too.
So who you say won? Who won?
Him.
He fucking won, y'all.
He won. I ain't about to say me. I'm not about to say her. He fucking won. And the thing about it is like, okay, everybody's like, oh, do you still talk to him and stuff? Yeah, we still cool. Like, you know, he still got his trucking business going. Like, he's still doing his thing.
Yeah.
And I asked him. I did ask him about the girl. Give me an update. Like,
Yeah.
because you know, now that we got this going, I'm like, give me an update because I don't know what's going on with her.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's seen her. He was at this kickback or something, and he seen her. She came or whatever, and she walked up to him and was like, "You're not gonna speak." And he said he just looked at her like, "Bitch, get out my face."
Shut the fuck up.
And she just looked sad the rest of the night. Which I did end up finding out from my sister that on the line he was saying, like, he was threatening her. Saying like, if you don't retract this, it's going down. So, yeah, that's what happened when he called that time. But then I believe it started turning into you calling, trying to sweet talk her, because now you know that this ain't doing nothing but scaring her. So let me sweet talk her. But my thing was, like I told him, you should have just let me know.
Right.
Had you let me know and I knew what was going on, you let me know everything else until it got to that part. And at that part, she already had gave the dirt she had on you. So, like, now,
you know what? And me and the nigga I was just talking about, we were doing so good.
Yeah.
Because he let me know everything.
Yeah.
And I'm still able to still do me too. Like, I'm doing me, but I got you when I'm ready for you. And when I'm not, oh well, I'm doing something
and that's
else.
where I was at. Like,
until this nigga stopped telling me.
Yeah, as long as you
because it was kind of like we were in a relationship and he was over there too. You know, so when we together, you belong to me. But in my head, I belong to you when I'm with you. But when I'm not with you, I belong to whoever the fuck I want to belong to. Well, sis, the nigga ended up talking to another bitch. But this is how I found out. I pulled up to his house one day because our routine was I would leave school. Now, fast forward, I'm in high school now. He's grown as fuck. Like, and him and this same girl.
He still with her?
They still together. They got this apartment. And now I'm in high school. And so now I got ways around cars and friends with cars and shit like that. So I had this little thing where on certain days of the week in school, like it was this one class that I cannot be there and the teacher not gonna put me as absent and she gonna pass me. So it happened to be at the end of the day. So I was leaving. You know, like I'm going over here with him. I used to go over there with him, and then this day I decided I'm going today. Like, you know, I'm surprised my
Let's
baby.
gonna go. Yeah.
This bitch at work, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised my baby.
Yeah.
I call her like, baby, what you doing? She chilling down, living. Okay, just call see what she was doing in between classes.
Yeah.
I get in the car, I go over there, and his car's down there. The windows are down. The car started, you know, but he just told me he was on the couch chilling. I walked past the car to go up the stairs to his apartment, and it's a bitch
I knew you was about to say
in the
that.
car. And I did like, I'm walking up the stairs, and I did like this, and I did like this. Like, am I fucking tripping?
Yeah. So he was cheating on the girl with another girl and you.
Yeah, I look at the girl, and I didn't say anything to her. I kept straight up the stairs.
Right.
And his house door was wide open. And so as soon as he see me, it's like he seen a fucking ghost. Like his eyes got big. He started flipping over the couch and shit like he was looking for something. I'm like, what are you looking for? I can't find my ID or something like that. He like tearing our house up like it's so severe. And I'm like, who's in your car?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's the neighbor. Like, she just asked me to take her to the store. And I genuinely fucking believed it because
What?
we tell each other everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we taking the neighbor to the fucking store. Cool, you know. So I
Yeah.
go back downstairs and I say,
Hey neighbor.
hey, he's taking you to the store, right? And she said, no. And I say, you're the neighbor, right? And she said, no. And I said, who are you? She said her name. And I said, you know, y'all talk?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. And I said, I think it's a good idea to get out of the car. Because this is exactly how this shit happened. I think it's a good idea for you to get out of the car because
That's my man.
And she was like, well, he ain't been honest with you either because he got a hot back mama. I said, yeah, that's our
That's our man.
That's our man.
Yeah.
And push come to shove, she didn't end up getting out the car. I had to remove her out the car
Sis,
physically.
you got her out the car?
I got that girl up out that car physically. And I beat her ass. Then I made her get back in the car. I made him take her to the store. And I rode in the front seat while she rode in the back seat because you're going to take her to the store because that's the plan. I go crazy when I click out.
What?
He said you're going to take her to the store so she's going to get her ass whooped and you finna take her to the fucking store. So he took her to the corner store, but she didn't need anything from the store. And that pissed me out even more because where we y'all going? On a date? You don't need anything at the corner store? What? Now you gotta get out at this corner store and I gotta beat your ass again. I mean, yeah. Long story short, I beat her ass again.
I want her to come on the show.
Her family came. Her family ended up pulling up because I guess she stayed in that little neighborhood, so it was just me against her family and him and me and that nigga.
Y'all
walked
tore that
down. You hear me?
Y'all tore that
Shout out to you, boy.
Yeah. I'm not upset with the women because they women. I'm upset with the man. I'm upset with him because you are a man. You are supposed to be the man. You got two women. You're supposed to be the man.
Yeah.
So for you to say
How
that,
you pull that off, but you can't pull off this my homegirl?
what type of pimping is you doing? Like, that don't make no sense. So for you to even allow anybody that I know ain't helping with your kids, you know, not even helping, like your kids adore me. So for you to allow somebody that has that caliber, like if for me, for one, this is one thing. I could respect if he had called my phone and said, hey T, I'm in a poly, my girls don't, I would have respected that. You know? Cool. All right, cool. If I need something with the kids or something, I had the kids reach out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the type of relationship that I would respect that. Because I already know when I'm married, all that ex stuff or it's going out the window, I'm not going to be speaking to none of my exes.
Yeah.
You know? So I would respect that. But I can't respect how you did it. You just blocked me. You ain't say. You literally was just texting me the other day. Like, you know how our relationship is. Like, it was just like that. That was really what happened with me.
Yeah.
And then I could respect if it was a valid reason.
Right.
You did this, you did that. I ain't did nothing to you or them. I could care less about y'all.
Yeah.
Have fun with it, baby. Like, I don't want it. So it was like, for all that to come out, it just made me feel like, ugh. Like, ugh. That's the reason why I'm just like, ugh, I'm just disgusted with the whole, like, how did I,
Yeah.
that's like one of the books that you just like, how did you end up with this person? Like,
Yeah.
cause it's like, I
Definitely
just want a manly man.
Yes.
Like, I need you to,
Yeah.
I need
Take
that.
control.
So, and that's just him. He's just really a teddy bear, a soft teddy bear, a big soft teddy bear.
Yeah.
You know something that I never told nobody that that he don't know that I know. So the day that he had got locked up, y'all, because I forgot to put this in the story. When it was my birthday, I went back home. When I got home and looked this up, so he told me that he was at his mama house, and she came over acting a fool.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
She came over acting a fool, and then that's when he called the police on her. That's what he's saying. And no, she called the police because he wouldn't come out the house. That's when he told me when I was out of town, which I'm grateful you did that. So I got out the bed and got the party and stuff. I told myself, you know how you got that little bug in your ear, like, you know, we got a woman's intuition. So I'm like, boy, I checked it. You know, I know your mama address, and I don't know her address, but I had her address from the police. I checked my case.
Yeah.
He was really at her house.
Shut up! You never told me that.
Yeah. He was really at her house. So when I got home, I had checked my case, and I'm just reading it. I'm like, the story was what he said. Like,
yeah, but it just happened at her house.
She was telling him to get out because I guess they had got into it or whatever, altercation or whatever. And
He said he wasn't going nowhere.
He wasn't going nowhere. So I would like to know that. So I know he can't be around her though.
Yeah.
So we would have to have him come on separately.
Wow.
But yeah.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed
that scoop.
After Dark Scoop Edition, where we just get on the couch at the house and let the truth be told. So cheers to our first After Dark episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
The Scoop.